Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Big Smooth. We repping from the nerds in the hood. And yo, season 3 of Injustice just dropped, so you know we gotta talk about it. I ain't gonna spoil none of the details for you, you know what I'm saying? That you go see for yourself. But yo, as you saw in the previews, the synopsis, so this is not a spoiler, is about the kidnapping of children with the metagene. You know what I mean? That kind of ties down into season 2 when the Reach and Lex Luthor had that drink that helped them track people with the metagene. And now that we're seeing in a 2 year time lapse that because of this, these kids are being kidnapped. So it's 2 years later. We get to see pretty much it's like a first couple minutes, first episode, maybe half of the episode is like a flashback. Not a flashback, but like a just a little flash through and see, hey, what's this guy doing? What this guy's doing? Showing everybody a little bit older, a little bit more mature. Some of these people got families and kids, and they just living their lives. You know what I'm saying? Some is full active heroes. Some of them gave it up. So with these kids being kidnapped, and the government is going crazy about vigilantes, you got some people from the Justice League who want to leave, and you got some people who stepping up and taking leadership roles. And pretty much the heroes that's left over, that's still there, is going to be the team for the next for this season. That's going to help them with this problem of finding these metahuman children that's being kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the synopsis of the story. Animation wise, the animation is pretty much the same from season 1, season 2. The voices is pretty much the same for previous seasons, so you still have that same look, you still have that same feel. It has a good pace to it because after they went into like the introduction of who's going to be there, who's not, showing you this little family stuff that everybody is doing, it kicks right into the story. You know what I'm saying? And it's showing how these kidnapped kids is affecting some of our heroes because they got children, and you'll see how this team got to work together and try to apprehend these dudes because it ain't really none of the real big dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't see Superman, I didn't see none of the Green Lanterns. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the real big heavy hitters ain't there. So you be dealing with a bunch of characters. Know to feel like we dealing with a lot of the characters that was in the Justice League Unlimited series. We got a lot of those guys coming in, a lot of those secondary leaguers, you know what I'm saying, along with some of the Titans, and they kind of coming together and they're forming their own roster. That's pretty much to describe how the roster of this year's season 3 is going to be. But I'm definitely liking the tone. It's a little bit darker, a little bit more older, and as far as the theme of the series, you know what I'm saying, dealing with kidnapped kids and tortured kids, it might not be for young ones to see, you know what I mean? But other than that, the story looks good so far. The animation is still good. The voices is still good. It don't feel like it's slacking or anything. It was definitely worth the wait, and I'm definitely glad they brought it back after all of these years. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm into it. Every Friday, I'm gonna be hooked up in the morning, getting ready to have my coffee, and I'm gonna be watching my 3 episodes of Young Justice. That's how I'm gonna be spending my Friday mornings until it's over. So, if you ain't got that DC app, you need to jump on that and get that ASAP. You need to check out this Young Justice because this Young Justice is truth. You know what I mean? It's like our superheroes dealing with real adult themed stuff, not just superhero space stuff, like real stuff that's affecting us today. You know what I mean? With children being kidnapped and tortured and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's going to get deep. And I can only see it getting deep after these previous episodes. Like, man, I want to watch some more of this. Is like it got you hooked. Like you want to see what happened next. So it's definitely going in the right direction. It's going to go in a good direction. Young Justice is back. So that's my review. That's my thoughts. Yo, hit that like and that subscribe button for a brother, man. Look me out. You know what I'm saying? Yo, till next time, y'all. Peace.